one of the leaders of the movement has announced that they would hold marches now every Thursday. And what we saw in at least one part of Johannesburg was that people were not only marching, they were actually going door to door and like dragging people from their homes. And this was actually advertised in some of the flyers that they made for the marchers. They for the marches, they say, it'll be a protest followed by door to door. And what they do is go house to house, and we saw even in one case they were banging down a door, breaking down a door, and basically dragging people out of their houses who they suspect to be undocumented immigrants and taking them to the police. And one person told us that he actually was documented. I mean, that's been kind of part of the story of this whole movement, is that the protesters say they're only against illegal immigration, but they're really kind of targeting people indiscriminately. The government has been pretty sympathetic to the protesters, I would say. They acknowledge that illegal immigration is a big problem. They say, look, we're cracking down, we've got it under control, you don't need to take things into your own hands. They're trying to convince people that the government is handling this. And the protesters have so far not really been convinced by that, just judging by the fact that they're not letting up. South Africa has had kind of waves of xenophobic violence since like 2008, but this is the biggest one that we've seen in years.